So, can you beat Resident Evil 8 with only a knife? Obviously you can, there's an achievement right there for it. But since this was actually my first time playing, I decided to let's see how this is gonna go. And, well, this is what happened. After getting my baby stolen from me and going into a car crash, I got the knife. The only thing I really ever needed. And when I met my first actual human, they decided to give me this useless piece of trash, and then immediately die afterwards to this one lichen. And, well, it was actually pretty easy to take down. Then this big boy decided not to kill me after surviving for however long I had to and run away. It was kind of interesting, but not as interesting as being in this little prayer circle. Oh yeah, then everybody dies. Just everybody dies. Then I met Heisenberg, which he then very promptly gave me a gift of a pipe? Sword? Whatever that is. And then made a game out of my survival, which I narrowly escaped on my first attempt, and then met the big boob lady, since everyone wants to call her that, and then she did something pretty kinky. I think I got violated. And then in the cutscene I had to use a gun, so maybe let's go over a couple rules for this playthrough, after you witness this beautiful, slow death. So the rules are, cutscenes don't count, I can only use the knife for damage, and the ending of the Miranda fight, since you can't actually beat that without using the pistol. Anyways, hopping back into it, I solved this pretty easy puzzle on accident, to then get my hand cut off by the big tit lady. I actually do not know how to pronounce her name, so I'm not even going to try it. And then I decided to brutalize her daughters for revenge. And if you had made it up to this point, let me know down in the comments what kind of challenges you would like to see next. I am going to do a no opening inventory challenge, so be sure to subscribe so you can go and see that video when it comes out. But that's enough self-promotion. After defeating the dragon boss fight, or whatever you want to call her, I figured out that my daughter has been put into these jars and her body parts are all around, which is pretty gross. Then I got jump scared. I got genuinely jump scared from that. And then I decided to walk this nice old bridge and watch a movie, which it fell down. I was not happy about this. Oh yeah, and if you're a father, babies are scary. This is probably the scariest thing I've ever seen, this man-baby thinging. I had to hide under a bed, which is like the first and only time you actually have to hide from an enemy that I'm aware. And either way, I got my revenge on this doll, or this person. I don't even know her name. Maybe it's the doll's name. I also was pretty stupid and almost died by getting myself trapped in this room where you would have gotten a shotgun upgrade. Oh yeah, and then this person got stuck watching TV as I just stole a flask from him. I also met Chris, that manly man, and I decided to empty out the water for the fish boy, which was also a pretty easy boss fight, just kind of kept abusing him all time. Then I had to defeat this honking Goliath. And if you're wondering why is it skipping around so much, it's because it's a lot of me just running past enemies and only really fighting the bosses. So there's that. After an endeavor to meet Heisenberg, I pulled a gun out on him and met his little buddy, which also used the gun in the cutscene. There's a lot of that. And this boss was just too easy, to be honest. I found if you crouch you can get your 2 hits off pretty easy, and otherwise not much to say. After being forced to use the tank for most of the fight, I used my knife and he went down pretty easily until the cutscene forced me to use it again. And then after that fight, Mother Miranda ripped my heart out, which then forced me to play as Chris, which, yes, you do have to use the laser on this tree, but I refrained from using any of the laser on any enemies, even this boss fight, which was honestly probably the longest boss fight. And then he found the Mega Might Seed, or however you pronounce that. Also Mia. Mia's alive still, because plot. Oh, and you remember Resident Evil 7? Yeah, Ethan dies. Plot twist, am I right? After that realization, the Duke kinda commented on how I am dying. Then I had to fight this Mother Miranda character that really hasn't been throughout most of the game, which it forces you to use the gun at the end, which is kind of a bummer. After that, Chris got my baby back in, brought it to my family, and that's how you beat Resident Evil 8, or at least the way I did it, with only using the knife as much as you can anyways. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.